my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about glute activation. I want to share with you guys a secret that I learned a couple years ago and it changed my leg day game forever. I used to work at an office and sit down for 8 hours a day, sometimes longer, and I would go straight to the gym, work out. I was doing my lunges, doing my squats, but I was noticing that my glutes were not growing. My quads were huge. What was happening was that my glutes were inactive and my quads were overactive. So spend some time releasing and stretching and focusing on really connecting my mind to my muscle and taking the time to activate before my workouts. I want to start off by saying that your glutes are the biggest muscle in your body. So we want to make sure that they're working when we need them to. In times like sitting and standing, even walking and running, our glutes should be fired up. But the problem nowadays is that we spend a lot of time sitting, so it causes our glutes to become inactive. And it causes other muscles to become overactive. Muscles like your quads, your hamstrings, and even your calves can become overactive to try to compensate for the lack of glute. So we need to reverse that. But first and foremost, I want you guys to release any tension that you have in your body. You could do that by foam rolling. And I can also show you guys a video on how to do that. Just let me know in the comments below if that's what you want to see. But once you're released and once you're stretched out, you want to go ahead and activate your glutes. The routine I'm going to show you is very simple and very basic, but I highly recommend that you do this routine without any resistance bands and any dumbbells. Why, do you ask? I'm glad you asked. Because when you're walking and you're running on a daily basis, you don't have any resistance bands, but you still want your glutes to be fired up. So I want you to learn how to fire up your glutes without using any resistance bands and any weight. I want you to be able to do it naturally. So let's get right into it. Do each exercise for 30 seconds on each side. First off, we have kickback into fire hydrants. For this one, you want to kick back straight through your heels, then bend your knee, bringing it in, then bring it down. When you bring it down, make sure to keep your knees hip width apart. You want to keep this in mind for each activation exercise. You want to make sure your weight is evenly distributed through your body. You also want to keep your core engaged and make sure you are doing each movement slow and controlled. Next, you're going to reverse what we just did. You're going to bring your knee up to the roof without shifting your hips and then push back through your heels, keeping your knees hip width apart and your core engaged. Next, you're going to isolate the fire hydrant. Bring your knee up to the roof without shifting your hips and squeezing at the top. Hold for a second and then release. Lay on your back for glute bridges. Here you're going to push through your heels, bring your hips up to the roof and squeeze at the top. I want you to engage your core and push higher each time. After 30 seconds of moving up and down, I want you to hold your hips up, squeezing your glutes and bring your knees in and out. I want your knees to touch each time you come in. Open up as wide as you can while still holding your hips up. Next, we have bridge stomps. You're going to hold your hips up, bring your knees towards your chest, and land on your heels. Each time harder and harder. Alright guys, like I said, it's very basic and very simple, but use this as a test to see if you can fire up your glutes in positions like the ones I showed you. If you can't fire up your glutes and you feel like your hamstrings are pulling or your quads are pulling instead of your glutes, you want to focus on releasing that tension. You should not feel any pain in your knee or in your hips or even your lower back when you squat. So if you do feel pain, please take a step back, release, stretch, and then activate. Once you do that, you're gonna be able to squat, jump, sprint, lunges, all that good stuff, pain-free and having your glutes working, which causes our glutes to grow. And I'm sure we all want that. So let's make sure we're taking the time to actually feel our glutes, connect our mind to our muscle, and then work out. And for those that do feel their glutes when they do this routine, go ahead and add resistance bands, add dumbbells, let's make it fun. Let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay golden, and I'll see you later. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so you can stay golden.